Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVCN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these green lines are coming from. But yeah, today not the greatest day. And, you know, this chart's kind of tricky to talk about now because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. I mean, if you're a day trader, for example, and you bought right there or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within, you know, the first 20 minutes today, well, then, yeah, for you, the chart looks pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, sure, the price has, or the chart, I should say, has lost some attractiveness. But before I start throwing stones, there's a big difference between losing attractiveness and being totally ruined. Is the chart totally ruined? No, it's not totally ruined. Has it lost some attractiveness? Yeah, it absolutely has. And for those of you that have been watching the past videos, you know exactly probably why it's lost some attractiveness. And that has everything to do with the purple line right there. Some of you are probably getting annoyed by hearing me say, hey, as long as the price is above the purple line, as long as the price is above the purple line, the bulls are in full control. Well, at this point in time, the price is no longer up above that purple line. So are the bulls in full control? No, they're not in full control anymore. But that also doesn't mean that they've lost total control either. It just means that the chart, you know, has some more work to do to get back into the situation where, you know, everything's just firing on all cylinders. And that first quote unquote thing to do is just simply get back up above that purple line. So going into next week, that purple line is going to be that initial area of resistance. And that's also just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. So keep an eye on that. That'll be that initial area to keep an eye on. In the event the price can push through that purple line, next key overall area to keep an eye on will be up there at 0.042. And again, following that rule, when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. I'm just going to go ahead and use this line for down here. No point in having clutter all over the place. So what I want to focus on now is that next key level of support going into next week, and that would be right there at 0.037. That was the previous breakout point right there. And in fact, I'll map out one more. In the event 0.037 does not hold, then the next key level would be down there at 0.0345. So those will be the next couple areas of support. These are the next levels of resistance. Again, just to clarify from the big picture perspective, sure, the chart has lost some attractiveness, but by no means is the entire chart ruined. The bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build an overall higher base. So let's see what happens. But yeah, the sooner the price can get back up above that purple line, the better. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.